For the rest of the show, Tomo, floor is yours.
Man, I don't know if it's the NBA chat or it's the fact that the Lakers and LeBron are finding their ways to try to cover up. They pulling a Jerry Jones and Dallas Cowboys move when the Super Bowl happened. They like, look, we're gonna be in the media cycle some way, somehow. LeBron telling Kyrie, man, I miss you, man. I just want you to be my running mate. Then JJ Redick, like, look, I'm preparing to be an announcer for the finals, but if the Lakers want to make me the coach, then I take the job. And then the Lakers saying, who told you that? We won't do all that. Nah, LeBron. But it really feels like what's going on now is the Lakers is just window shopping. That's what is going on. They went from JJ to Sam Cassell to now Dan Hurley, who's looking like, I really don't want to be an NBA coach, but if y'all call me in the right price, I might make the jump. Because after 22 years, Coach K turned down this job, and now Hurley is looking at on the verge of making that jump. The Lakers are aiming to recruit UConn men's basketball coach as their next head coach. They're reportedly looking for a long-term contract after they bring a back-to-back NCAA champion to the NBA, according to sources from ESPN. Now, fellas, we had a lot to say why JJ Redick was not the right option. Now we need to react to why they actually are going in the right route. Joe?
Now, there are reports saying that most likely he's going to turn us down. Not most likely, but it's looking like that. That's what it's saying. But and then I also saw a report probably like an hour before the show by Woj, credible source, and he said that the Lakers have his attention. All right, and this would be probably the best move the Lakers made since getting LeBron James, in my opinion. I think this is great for them. You know, you have a coach who have standards. When you hear people talk about Dan Hurley, right? They say that they practice like it's game day. They practice hard. You know, they play fast. They play physical. You can see it when UConn plays. You know, they don't really have a bunch of guys leaving UConn. I mean, obviously because they're winning, so that I'm not going to use that point. But I don't know if y'all remember in 2020 they lost to Villanova, right? And Dan Hurley, he said, "You better get us now because it's coming," right? And then since then, UConn went 115-34 overall, 12-2 in the NCAA tournament, and won 2 natties. All right, so he joins, like he said, the quickest to 2 titles with the school. He's tied for second with 6. He got 2 titles, right? Being within 6 years of being with UConn. All right, UConn average margin of victory in this tournament was 21.5 points. I mean, they just straight dominated. And I think that if he goes to the Lakers, he can create a standing out. The only issue with the Lakers, y'all, is the LeBron James. How would that work? Because like you got a guy who's already settled in the college world, very already successful, and most likely he could probably win next year, right? And he can come to the NBA probably anytime he wants, right? Now, the Lakers is a franchise that if you become a great coach here, you get put to the top. You know, they got a lot of great coaches. You know, they know about one of them, Pat Riley. You got Pat Riley for Jackson, right, etc. So, but with the LeBron situation, LeBron getting paid max dollars. LeBron at the age he's is, LeBron can up and leave and retire anytime. You know, all the drama it comes with. Should he take this job now or should he just wait literally until LeBron leaves so he can build his own foundation, his own curriculum, you know? And that's what they want him to do, build his own program. But it's going to be tough to renew everything when you got LeBron James on the roster. Now, LeBron James humble himself and just allow him to do his thing. That would be awesome. But will he, though? That's the big question. Because first, when he get there, it's going to be about title right now. Title. No patience. Title. Can we get a guy? Can we go trade for somebody right now? Right? So that's my only issue. I think that if they do hire him, it'll be the best move they make since LeBron James. But if I'm Dan Hurley, I might wait one more year or two to go to the NBA.
Dave?
Yeah, Joe, that's pretty much what I was going to say. To start, if I'm Dan Hurley, I'm waiting. Especially if you don't know what LeBron is going to do. And it's not to say that LeBron can't be coached, because I think he can with the right coach. And I believe Dan Hurley is that kind of coach that LeBron will allow to coach him. Because if you look at the other coaches that they Like Thomas said, if Coach K was available and Coach K wanted to be in the NBA, I guarantee you LeBron's going to listen.
That's true.
And I believe the same thing about Dan Hurley. I mean, Dan Hurley just won back-to-back NCAA championships, and he won them in dominating fashions both times. So it's like he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to develop players. He had one of his players drafted in the NBA. I believe he plays for the Pacers. I can't remember the young man's name. But Dan Hurley would be perfect for the Lakers, especially when it comes to being able to develop them. And find some of the, being able to find the right players to fit around the team, putting in the right system. And they said they want his handprints all over the team pretty much to build and do all of that. I think he would be perfect for it. But Joe, like you said, will LeBron allow him to be him? And then that pressure that for JJ Redick is going to be the same thing for Dan Hurley. And I think Dan Hurley will be able to handle it. But then again, it is his first time being a head coach in the NBA. So it's different pressure than it is with college. College, you kind of got more say-so when it comes to who you recruit and stuff like that. I believe he'll have some say-so, of course, being the head coach for the Lakers. But then again, it's LeBron you got. Are you really going to keep those picks if you have those picks or not? And what's going to happen with AD? Are you going to keep Anthony Davis? What's going to happen with that? What about the rest of this roster? How are you going to build this roster out? So I'm not sure what that will happen, but either way, I think this will be compared to the JJ Redick move, this would be awesome for the Lakers. This would be the much better move because you got someone who has coaching experience. He has the experience. He has championship coaching experience, and that's what you want to bring to LA. It would be great for the Lakers because of the organization. It's a championship organization, so you bring in a championship kind of coach with that mindset, then it helps out. It's just, what is LeBron going to do?
That's crazy when you a franchise so historical as the one is the Lakers, and you're sitting up here saying like we got one of the best coaches candidates out there, and we're like, what is LeBron going to do? Who's actually probably 3 years away from retiring, maybe 2 years away from retiring. Man, Jerry Buss would not be having this right now. But hey, Jeannie, I like what you did. You shut down that whole JJ Redick hype train. You killed that narrative really quick. You said, you know what? Watch this. We're going to tell him we about to go get a real coach. 6 NCAA tournament appearances in the last 8 seasons. What more could you ask for from a coach? It's like he brings that championship pedigree to a franchise that's here for winning. Now, I could see if the Lakers was the Clippers, you know what I'm saying? And they were looking for a championship coach and they were trying to win rings. He was like, there should be no option. You should be giving this man whatever he wants. Lakers technically are turning to the Clippers, but they're becoming the Clippers at the rate in which they're not in the finals at the rate they're known to be in the finals. They're looking like the Cowboys, actually. Let's put it like that. Y'all want to be championship aspirations, but y'all can only make the playoffs. Get to the finals. That's all it is. Dan Hurley, if I'm him, I think the choice is really his. It's not up to the Lakers. It's up to him because he can always stay where he's at. There's a proven program there. Players are going to come play for him. He already knows he's going to win. Shout out to Tony because when we do our tournament brackets, he like, well, if y'all not picking UConn, then what are you doing? And UConn proves him right every single time. If you LeBron, I think he can be coached by this guy because again, LeBron, you're on your way out. We talked about this roster a little bit during the NBA season. And I was like, well, some of the rotations from Darvin Ham are a little bit better when LeBron was hurt because he was like, I can put players in the right place and they can make plays. The Lakers roster without LeBron and Dan Hurley, we might be talking about something. But again, LeBron is LeBron. He does demand that type of respect when it comes to selling tickets and putting butts in the seat. For me, if I'm the Lakers, I'm trying to be like, hey, Bron, I need you on board with this because you might not be here in 2 years. And if you don't want to do it, actually, LeBron, are you even going to sign your player option? Why are we talking to you? We need to know. Are you going to sign this player option?
He's automatically declining that. He normally does that anyway. He's going to decline that so it all depends on if he signs back, but he's declining that option for sure.
Well, hey, Jeannie, I'm looking towards the future. I try to get Dan if I can, and if Dan don't want to come here, we looking for another coach. But we got to find a way to build without LeBron. It's not like he's 32, 28. Like he's only getting older.
Yeah, and shout out to J-Mo said he should wait for Pop to retire so he can coach Wemby. The Pop ain't retiring no time soon. But yeah, he did say that like J-Mo said, he already said he want to be in the NBA, but he gotta have some control, right? Because he's arguably the best coach in the college right now, and like Tomo said, it's his choice. The Lakers really want him too, so it's a weird situation for the Lakers. Like I said, LeBron James, he wants to stay in LA because his family, his business, but yet he wants to win a title next year because he know his time is running out. But the Lakers want long-term success at the same time. That's gonna be hard to do, because you're gonna have to cut out the roster, which is not, I guess, the roster they currently have, I guess, but they're gonna have to spend a lot of dollars and probably get into a bad contract. It's a chase of ring next year, Mm-hmm. So like Dan Hurley, it's like if he does come in, he's not gonna want to trade his picks, like Dave said. He's gonna want to draft some guys and develop these guys. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's gonna want to do. And so it's a decision that gotta be made because the Lakers got enough money to get another superstar. And if LeBron don't come back, they got enough money to get two party superstars. So it sounds so crazy. Long term, obviously, that's the best option. LeBron goes somewhere else and try to win. And I'm thinking the other option he probably have is Phoenix, because Phoenix ain't far from LA, so it's a short plane ride, right? It's a short jet ride. I guess he's on jets now, right? I don't know with LeBron how he traveling, but it's not that far. People go so, but I don't know, man. It's a weird situation, like a little weird bubble. The Brown one, it's like a bubble where you draw 3 circles, right? LeBron wants to be in LA, but he wants a championship right now. The Lakers, but they want long-term success. They both want a championship, but what LeBron got to do to get that championship, he got to gut out everybody and go all in, and it won't turn into long-term success.
Can you do a sign and trade for a coach?
Yeah, they did with Doc Rivers.
Can
sign and trade? I don't know.
Can the Wizards do that? Because if he want long-term success and he want to build a team, we got the picks. I'm just saying, Dan. Come on, Dan. We got the picks. We got the young players.
Yeah, dude, but man,
y'all know they didn't really do a coaching search, man. They just hired who was there, man. Dan would have definitely came to the way. It would have been great.
Yeah, y'all have been cool. Y'all have been really good at him. I think he'll be perfect for y'all. He would be like a Mike Brown type coach. You know what I mean?
I think he would be good no matter where he went if you put him in the right situation.
Came about the cut.
I agree. I can tell he's been watching this whole time.
But yeah, Kevin said basically what you said though. The Bucks family is pulling a Jerry Jones move, having people talk about the lowly Lakers on the NBA Finals night. Sickening. Hashtag Madison 6. Hashtag Crody Part 2. Hashtag looking for MVP. Crody. All right, you get to these shows, man.
Crody putting up 1,500 threes a day. He got the time now.
Yeah, he